Look, I am only here because of Bob. Because I know Bob loves you. And I'm begging you, please don't condemn him for one mistake.
Susan, for once in your life, show some taste and leave.
I can't do that. There are things I have to tell you.
I don't want to hear what you've got to say.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Because what happened between Bob and me only happened because he was there for me when nobody else was. When I was alone, I was vulnerable, I was in a lot of pain, I was literally fighting for my life, and the man helped me.
Come off it, fighting for your life. Spare me the melodrama. You had a back injury, a simple back injury, and you milked it for all that it was worth, didn't you? All those late-night calls to Bob.
Kim, it wasn't what you thought.
You've got a lot of nerve. You tried to destroy my relationship with Dan, and that didn't work, and you have been waiting all of these years to get back at me.
Maybe.
You're successful. Congratulations.
Kim, I've been going through withdrawal. I got hooked on pills when I hurt my back. I tried to kick the pills and I couldn't do it. I've been fighting the same battle that Andy's been fighting. I tried to do it alone. I just couldn't kick it. I don't know what would have happened to me if it hadn't been for Bob. He saw the signs. He knew I was addicted. I was denying it all over the place, but he made me get help, and I'm straight because of him. That time you called my apartment from Chicago, and Bob answered the phone. He spent the night on my sofa because I was having such terrible anxiety attacks that I couldn't be alone.
You're good, Susan. You're really good.
Well, it's true. And if you don't believe me, then ask Casey, ask Emily. Nobody at the hospital knew because if they had, I'd be out. And that's why I asked Bob not to tell you. Look, I'm not saying I haven't had any feelings for Bob. I have. I've tried to fight them, but...
Oh, sure. It's the way you tried to fight your feelings for John.
No, it was different. Because for a while, John returned my feelings, but Bob never did. And he never will. He loves you.
Oh, shut up.
Kim, it was just one night. One night? You wouldn't even know about it if he hadn't told you. I told him to lie, but he couldn't do that. He said he had a marriage built on trust, and that's why he told you the truth. Don't punish him for it. He really values what you have together. You mean more to him than anything in the world. And if you don't remember anything else I've said today, please remember that.
Well, just increase the medication slightly, and that should alleviate the discomfort. And keep me posted.
All right, Bob. What is this problem that is so serious you can't even talk to Kim about it under the same roof?
I'm sure you're aware that there has been tension between Kim and myself for the past few months, and the last couple of weeks have been extremely tough. And when she came back from Wellspring, it all came to a head.
Oh, well, if you think that then being apart as much as you were, that has caused the problem, then it seems to me the worst thing you can possibly do is to be separated.
Oh, Lisa,
now.
please don't give me advice on marriage. You're hardly qualified.
Daddy, I think what Lisa's trying to say is that it's really important that you and Mom communicate with each other.
I know. I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy. I know this is really painful for you right now. But I also know that you and Mom really love each other a lot. Whatever problem you're having, I know that you can work through it.
Bob, where are you going to stay?
I haven't given that much thought. A hotel, I guess. Yes, Janet. Tell him I'll be right there. I've got to see a patient. For obvious reasons, I'd rather you didn't tell anybody about me moving out. I have a call out to Tom. I'll tell him. And at some point, I'll tell Mom and Mac.
Daddy, is it okay if I say something to Sean about it? I mean, he knows that I've been really worried about you, and I don't really want to keep anything from him.
Well, if you have to.
Look, you're going to have to tell Johnny, because he's going to have to know how to reach you about hospital business and things. And he's going to tell Lucy, and the next thing you know, it's going to be on the front page of the City Times,
If he has to reach me, he can call my service. I've got to go.
Daddy, will you let me know where you're staying? I mean, I want to call and see if you're doing okay.
I will.
Okay. I love you, Daddy. I can't believe this is happening. Mom and Dad have always been the perfect couple.
I know, honey. I know.
Sorry to interrupt. But I got your message that you called, and I was in the building anyway on business with Ambrose Bingham, so.
No, I'm glad that you stopped by. Do you have plans tonight with Matt or anything?
No, why?
Well, I thought maybe I could come out to the farm tonight and we could talk. Maybe I could see Julie and Caleb. Actually, I thought maybe I could spend the night.
Well, you know, it's your home, too. You really don't need my permission.
I know, I just wanted to see if it's okay.
Sure. Sounds fine.
I think it would be a good time for us to sit down and talk.
With Kirk out of town.
Well, yeah, Iva, that's one reason, but I think we just need to sit down and talk. I think there's a lot of things that we haven't dealt with. Excuse me. Ellie Snyder. Yeah, Olivia, it came a few... I haven't had a chance to look at... I'll bring it right over. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Excuse me 1 minute. I'm sorry, Iva. It's been kind of crazy here today, so... Well, when I get off work, I'll go to the yacht and I'll get an overnight bag and then I'll just come to the farm.
Great.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
You know, Ellie, you know, there's really no reason for us to talk unless we are completely honest with each other.
I agree.